This is a safety alert. Please move to the safe zone of your classroom. Those who are outside move to the nearest safe zone.
When we get the notification from the authorities, we'll play this. It'll be played in the PS system. So the whole school will hear it.
Okay.
Stay calm.
These teachers are training ahead of schools reopening in the UAE, role-playing emergency alerts and shelter-in-place scenarios. Children across the UAE have been homeschooling since the war began. But as Dubai Gem Private School prepares to welcome their students back, they need to ensure new safety protocols are in place.
Stay calm.
Each room has a safe zone marked with tape on the floor, away from windows, and staff are training how to gather children here quickly and do a roll call in the event of an emergency alert.
We strictly follow the government notifications, not word by say, not by the social media, nothing.
Yeah.
So the new things which we had to do is safe zones, and then we had to introduce a system of calming room.
Schools reopening is a long-awaited return to routine, but it's a new kind of normal.
We've got loads of lovely welcome signage so they can feel calm, relax and create and take away that anxiety.
And how are your children doing at the moment? Do you have any idea how they've found the last couple of months?
Yes, for some it has been slightly challenging than the others. However, we've had our counsellors on board, so they've been going online and giving them talks and having counselling sessions. So we've been keeping in touch.
A few miles away at Citizens School, the children are already back.
Wow!
All the staff and students have been trained in the new emergency drills. I sat down with some of the children to see how they were doing.
I remember about like big bangs in the sky with a lot of clouds forming. And then when we started online school, after like a week I got used to it. Then I didn't want to come to school, but now coming to school, it feels really nice to be back.
It felt really nerve-wracking, but I'm very lucky at the same time that I didn't grow up in that environment of conflict. Like, I didn't realise how scary it feels to be underneath the whole thing.
So, Ralph, what is the best thing about being back at school for you?
I think the best thing is seeing all my friends and going to the MPH and doing swimming and playing games in the hall and things. I find it very nice to see all the mentors as well.
Walking around, you really feel a sense of excitement and relief among staff and children who just all seem really happy to be back together again. But it's not a full return to normal. Some things are still off limits. For instance, outdoor play isn't allowed, and break times are held in classrooms now too. Luckily in the UAE, this is the time of year when it's getting pretty hot anyway, and more stuff takes place indoors. But group gatherings aren't allowed either, so no assemblies, no events for parents. And the idea is staff need to know where all children are at all times in case there's an emergency alert.
There have been added challenges for some schools. Many of the newer buildings in the UAE are made of a lot of glass, which adds a layer of risk for shelter-in-place scenarios.
So it's things like, where is the glass? Is it toughened glass? Is it reinforced? Internal glass is different to external glass. So we've just taken a lot of these things in.
Are there aspects of your work now that also has to kind of take into consideration the psychology of what children might be going through?
Yeah, I think there's a real awareness that everyone has had a different exposure. I mean, we've got 79 nationalities. So I've got children from other conflict areas that have come to Dubai and then been engaged in this. So part of it is around ensuring that parents are really cooperating with us in terms of how are your children feeling.
This is a welcome return to a sense of normality in the UAE, but things need to remain fluid. So A-levels, GCSEs and other exams are cancelled for this year. The country, right down to schools, needs to be ready for things to change at a moment's notice. Sally Lockwood, Sky News, Dubai.